through some questions and get you through the orientation. So first of all, what I'd like to start off with is just asking you one question, and I'm going to get you to do this in your table groups. So, and I'll give you 1 minute as a table to do this. What impressed you the most about today's meeting? So 1 minute, and off you go. Alright, your time's up. Now I need you to be quiet, please. So I'm going to run you through a few questions, and I want to see you nodding to these questions, please. So first of all, are you looking to grow your business?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, because we can only accept members that are able to handle all the new clients that they'll receive through our referral system. Okay, secondly, are you willing to build trust and relationships with the members, realising that it will take time to generate referrals?
Yes.
Okay, now I'll get you to do another little activity on your table groups, and this time I'll give you a couple of minutes. Can you explain which category you see yourself holding in this chapter? Remembering we can only allow one person per profession. Go.
Plumber. Photography. Well done.
Property management. Financial planning.
Okay, your time's up there, thanks. Alright, I'm going to go through a few of our frequently asked questions now, and these are the sorts of questions that I get asked whenever I'm doing these visitor orientations, and also sometimes I get phone calls from people on their way home going, I should have asked this question in the visitor orientation. So here we go. First question, how often do you meet? Weekly. Do I have to be here every week? Yes. Our attendance policy is that you must be present at every meeting. A member is allowed 3 absences every 6 months. However, if you have a substitute, it's not counted as an absence. A substitute may be a client, a co-worker, a neighbour, another member from the local chapter. And if you're still having trouble, ask one of us and we'll help you. So there's no excuse not to have a substitute here. Next, I've heard about other time required. Yes, you're going to need to spend some time outside of the meeting doing things like dance cards, which is where you're having a one-on-one meeting to get to know other members. Following up on referrals, giving referrals and attending some training, and the occasional other meeting or event. I estimate it's probably going to be about an hour and a half a week for you. Okay, there seems to be a lot to learn. How will I be able to do so? Well, we conduct lots of training in the following formats. We have mentoring. That's where we buddy you up with an existing experienced member to show you the ropes. We have an MSP, that stands for Advanced Success Program, where we teach you in a classroom sort of situation on how the meetings run. We have advanced MSP, dance cards, and one-on-one training. Here's a question that I really love. I feel nervous speaking to people, especially if I have to stand in front of the group. And to be honest, every single person that you've seen here today felt like that at some time, at some point in their life. And at BNI, we're going to teach you, support you how to do that, and with practice that'll become easy. And if you're really having some trouble, just ask one of the people with the ribbons on their badges and they'll be more than happy to help you. Great question that I often have asked is, I can't give referrals. Well, this is actually one of people's biggest fears, and this is what I'd like to say to you. Have you ever been to a movie or a restaurant which you loved, and then you went home and told some of your friends? Well, guess what? That's a referral. If you can do that, nod your heads because you can all do that, you can give referrals. We're going to teach you the rest. Last frequently asked question. Is this a boys club? Because it seems very friendly, almost cliquey. No, it's not. You see all the members getting very, very friendly because we see each other at least once a week. We meet together often and we're talking to each other very, very often. So we become good friends. Now hopefully each one of you had a great experience when you walked in and you would have had 4 or 5 people come up to you and say hi, good morning, and make you feel welcome. And if you didn't, let me know because I'll come and make you feel welcome at the end of the meeting. So please don't feel that you won't be able to fit in because hopefully you already have. What I'd like to do now is just go through the application form process. So some of you that have some interest in going ahead, I've got my assistants around the room and what they're going to do is hand out some application forms. So if you just put up your hand. So team, if you can hand out those application forms right now. I'm just going to go through a couple of things on the form that are quite important. First one is the chapter name. Our chapter name is Business Plus. Okay, you need to double check the information on the top left-hand side of your application form, because this is the information we're going to load onto our website, so be careful that it's accurate. It asks for a sponsor on down the left-hand side there. That's just simply the person that invited you here today. You've got your registration fee there. It totals $1,056. There's a whole bunch of payment options that are listed there, and if you need to, we also have a 6-month payment plan, and we can give you some information about that if required. Okay, don't forget there's also some chapter meeting fees. That, for our chapter, that's the $25 that you paid when you came here today. That covers the cost of running this room, providing the breakfast, etc. And most of our members pay that in advance by the month via an EFT process, so we don't have that big long line that you all were in as you were trying to pay today. There's a couple of things there on questions 4 and 5. We're going to use that to decide on your membership application, so please be very clear about what you write there. Make sure you have a look at the Code of Ethics on the front page of the application form and that you agree with those. And we asked you for a couple of references. Now, these references are quite important. We're going to contact them in the next couple of days, so please don't put someone down that's overseas at the moment, because you're only going to delay the membership process. Okay, also, you're going to need to be available to attend an MSP in the next 60 days. So just be aware of that, but we'll give you some more information about that. Now, for those of you that like what you see, please fill out the application form, and I'm going to make you an offer that we've never done before in BNI. We've only really been doing that in our chapter for this year. And what that is, that's a trial membership, because we want to grow our membership quite aggressively, and as you can see this year we've been doing that. Now, the way the trial membership works, it's kind of like a try before you buy sort of situation. Now, what happens here is that you're going to fill out your application form with all of your credit card details on there. What we're going to do is we're going to put that application form into a folder and sit on it for 4 weeks. You're going to come along as a member for the next 4 weeks. You're going to do everything that you need to. It's not going to cost you anything. We're going to give you some mentoring, treat you exactly like a member. Your only cost is going to be your chapter meeting fees. Now, if you turn up in week number 5, what we're going to do is we're going to process that application form, assuming that you want to be a part of it. If anywhere along the way you decide that this isn't for you, just ask us, we'll hand you back that application form. Thank you very much, and welcome to our chapter.